And we are back. Thank you so much for staying with us. And in case you're just joining us, welcome to Kenya's Gold. The agenda of the program today is to learn so much about what has been happening in the macadamia sector since we last revisited that sector. Na tuko na wakulima, different people in the value chain talking to us about what is really happening in that sector. Na kwa sasa for the one who's watching right now, anashanga what we do have here on our set today, tuko na different varieties of we do have different varieties of macadamia. Tuko na Muranga 20, tuko na Kirinyaga 15. I want Mr. Nahashon to talk to us. Hii majina huwa inatoka wapi? Is it the region where it was propagated from, or how do we arrive at Kiambu 3 or Muranga 20?
I think, Beretta, the names doesn't matter where the seedlings grow. It is a research name. When you hear about Muranga, in fact, it is not Muranga 20. It is MRG 20, KRG 15, KMB 3.
Yes.
That is where the scion or the best yielder were identified from by the researcher.
All right.
So what they did, they named those high yielders according to their source of origin.
Right.
So it doesn't matter because we have a lot of macadamia in Nyeri. There's no seedling called Nyeri, whatever.
Yes.
In Taita Taveta we have several named after Taita Taveta, Nyeri, Kiambu, Embu. But I think what you should know is that they are done according to the ecological zone. They are propagated in relation to the ecological zones.
Right.
The low altitudes, we plant Muranga 20.
Right.
In high altitudes...
Can I take an example here of Muranga 20?
Yes, that one is okay. Yeah.
This one?
Yes, that one is Muranga 20. I can
Unaweza kuone tofauti kwa sababu ya?
Yes, because it is smooth. It has roundish leaves. And again, it is smooth along the edge. Doesn't have spikes.
So this is Muranga 20?
It is Muranga 20.
Okay.
And you can identify through those. And again, they call it Mogumo in Kikuyu or Moiri because the leaves resemble those indigenous trees.
Right.
That's why it is called Moiri or Mogumo.
Right.
But another distinct is the roundish nut.
Okay.
A roundish
nut.
Nut.
All right.
Yes.
So ule ambaye anafaa kupanda hii Muranga 20 ni which zones?
The lower zones with less, because it is drought resistant.
All right.
Although it is not the best yielder, but the farmers like it because it's friendly to their hands.
Which is the best yielder?
The best yielder, the highest yielder is Kirinyaga 15.
This, like this one?
Yes. That one, the tallest.
Okay.
Yes, even that one.
All right. This is the...
It is the highest yielder.
All right.
It can go up to 150 kilos per season.
Great. Thank you.
So that one is a bit of... I was trying to explain right from the nursery. That's where the problem lies. Because again, we depend with them to give us the best germplasm, the best seeds.
All right.
So you also need the farmers, the orchard owners to give us the best seeds.
All right.
The tetraphylla that we plant.
Okay.
So that is the way.
All right.
And again, I wanted to talk about the case study of Mira and milk and coffee. You can, the government can force farmers to take milk to KCC. They can force farmers to take coffee to KPCU. But they cannot force farmers of macadamia to take macadamia to individual factories. Because the KCC and KPCU, they are state-owned, they are farmers institutions. Right. Why should you force farmers to take macadamia to individuals?
So that is your biggest concern?
It's because they also control the farmers.
All right.
Just try today to just joke with Mira. Go and interrupt that of Mira, business of Mira. Utaona moto by the end of the day.
Right.
So let macadamia be left to the decision made by the farmer.
The farmer. All right. Farmer akitaka kupeana nut in shell, auze pale.
Yeah.
All right. But there's kuna ile mulikuwa amesema kukuwe na balance 70-30. Kwa sababu also we are trying to grow our value addition.
Then what happened?
That is a proposal.
What
Mr.
happened
Johnson?
on 27th of February, we had a high a stakeholders meeting in Kilimo House.
How many attended that stakeholders meeting here? Hey, okay. Mr. Johnson, what happened in that meeting? If you can share with us the outcome of the meeting that you attended this year in January? February?
February.
Gina tulikuwa mkutano on 27 February na tulikuwa tumeitwa direct na Wizara ya Kilimo. Sio afa. Wizara ya Kilimo.
Right.
Na wakati tulienda huko yule mtu alianza kutuaddress ni PS Mr. Rono. Na akatuaddress vizuri sana kabla ya waziri afanye nini? Aingie. Na waziri aliingia. Kuzungumza alisema hataki mtu hata mmoja atoke hapo akiwa amekasirika. Alisema win situation.
Okay.
Na tukampigia makofi. Gina kutoka kwa hiyo mkutano. Si tulikuwa tunamuelezea hivi. Give the process as 70%.
Alright.
Alafu initial tupatie 30%. Sisi tutatosheka na initial ndio hiyo umeshika.
Hii hapa.
Hiyo ya brown.
Mulisema munataka mupewe 30% mu export hii.
Sababu tulikuwa na soko tayari. Tulikuwa na soko tayari na tulikuwa tumepewa barua. Na Mr. Karaja, Andrew Karaja, waziri wa miezi 3.
Alright.
Alitupatia barua. Na akatupatia barua ya alikuwa ametupatia barua ndio tufanye biashara na Inshell. But the minister wakati sisi tulitoka kwa mkutano kufika Thika tuliona press release amefunga Macadamia. Nikamwandikia barua nikamwambia niko na 5 containers kwa godown yangu. Hakunijibu hata wa leo. Na kisheria anafaa kujibu barua.
Right. So there's a level of betrayal ambayo wakulima wanasikia kwa sababu mkutano ya stakeholders na the CS alisema win-win. Utakubalishwa hiyo 30%, wao wabaki na 70%.
Gina barua yangu.
Was it confirmed? Was it written down anywhere? Ama ilikuwa ile proposition we are proposing, we will consider. Unajua huwezi sema we had agreed na hatuja.
Barua iko na waziri wa kilimo Mutahi Kagwe, nilikuwa nimeover 150 per kilo kwa mkulima.
So wait, Mr. Johnson, what you're trying to agree on is wakati mulikuwa kwa hiyo mkutano ya stakeholders which was this year February
27, 2025.
Yes. Na mkaenda mkapeana proposition yenyu mnataka at least muachiwe hii soko yenyu kidogo, akakubali. Was it noted down? Was it signed? Unajua hii ni mambo ambayo huwezi sema
what we agreed. Let me answer you. I think he's not putting it right. What we agreed at the end of the day at Kilimo House boardroom CS is that we shall have a committee of all the stakeholders. Itegenezwe committee.
All right.
Formalize or what we are talking about.
Was the committee formed?
No, even today.
It hasn't been formed.
And we gave out the names.
All right. So the committee hasn't been formed. Now the agreement of 70.
No, the committee we formed. We gave out the proposals of the names. We give to the right now at the day the end of the meeting.
Yes.
But since today, we have never been called upon.
Right. Kwa hivyo committee ambao mlikuwa mmepropose haijafanyika.
Yeye mwenyewe ndio alipropose.
All right.
Yeye mwenyewe alisema wale watu ambao wako kwa boardroom nut traders wapeana majina ya watu wao. Na mimi nikapatia mtu mmoja kutoka kwa AFA majina. Nikaacha majina 5.
The farmers did so.
The farmers hapa.
Yes.
Ulipeana pia majina.
Even the nursery operators we did.
Right.
Yes.
This committee was supposed to have how many people?
Sasa ilikuwa ni every association ichague watu wake. Whether it is 5 or 10. To forward kwa AFA. Na hiyo majina iko na mmoja wa AFA. Kwa hivyo sisi tuliona tumedanganyika.
Okay. So your frustration is your committee ambayo mlipropose, nothing has happened up until now. And even that agreement ya win-win, mnasikia ni kama walingoja mkatoka tu hivi kidogo wakageuza mambo.
By the end of the day, in the evening, we had it
the same day. All right, so here at Kenya's Gold, you know, one of the things we do is, of course, we speak to our leaders, we do follow up, so we'll definitely follow up this conversation with the CS, Honorable Mutahi Kagwe, to see what's the plan for our macadamia farmers. Sindio? All right, so we want to take another break. Tukikuja jamani, nataka Mr. Simon na Mr. Eddie, mutuambie kama macadamia na kahawa can coexist in the same environment, na wakulima bado wazikuze vizuri and they make money. Kwa sababu ni kama when one is doing well, we cut the other. When the other one stops doing well, we go back to the other. So what is the way forward with our macadamia and coffee farmers? That and more when we come back from this break. We're back. We are having a conversation on what is really happening in the macadamia sector. We will be going back to our farmers very shortly, but first, let us continue giving our farmers advice like we always do here on the program, giving you tips on what you need to do to make sure that you're growing in whichever agri-sector that you are in. Tafadhali mkulima, hakikisha that you are part of a cooperative society. Umesikia mkulima mmoja hapa akisema shida ya macadamia, wakulima hawajakuja pamoja, therefore that poses a lot of challenges when it comes to organizing the agri-sector. So dear farmer, whichever agri-sector that you are in, watu wa horticulture wanapenda kuziita farmers groups, make sure that you are part of a cooperative society, because sababu ukiwa pale, hii shida ya pesa, you want to buy inputs, it will be handled because of institutions like Cooperative Bank, who over the years have been very keen when it comes to supporting farmers in cooperative societies. Kwa hivyo wakulima, kazi ya kujifanyia kila kitu peke yako tuwache. Let us make sure that we are part of a cooperative society or farmers groups. Now here we are back with our farmers in the macadamia sector. So tulisema soko kubwa ya hili China. Yeah. All right. So my other, concern, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, China is also doing well in the production. Hata saizi wametupita, they are back in top 3. Sisi ni kama tumerudi huko number 4 thereabout. So if they produce more and they are able to meet their demand, do we stand a risk of what we were selling to them, they don't need it anymore kwa sababu they have their market imetoshelezwa within themselves? So what happens to our export? Talk to us about that.
Please allow me to mention something about the export and the demand for macadamia, so that now we can understand the whole chain. One thing that we need to understand, the demand for macadamia and macadamia oil is bigger than our capacity. That is one thing. That means there's market pressure for our product. Now the problem is some of the policies, the government, some policies stop marketers or stop other buyers from getting this product. But the demand is higher than the product. Like an example, in China, the demand for macadamia is over 46,000 metric tons. Almost everything that we are producing here.
Per year?
Yes, per year. And that one control over 70% of the type of the product that we want from the macadamia. Let me tell you something that you need to understand. There's something that we call market-driven products. It is not product-driven. I don't see the reason why the government should go to America, to Europe, to look for market. And yet the market, the pressure from the market is looking for this product. And what you need to understand, the competition is not in the market. The competition is in the product. That's why you see some processors, some what they are fighting for that product. Meaning, in case the government have a good deal for its people, let it open, all buyers to come. What will happen? Because the product, we have a small quantity of the product, the demand is going to skyrocket for the farmer. And the demand can go even to a tune of 500 plus Kenya shillings from 100 or even more because of the value of this product. Let me tell you something about China. Please allow me to mention something about the demand for the macadamia, the in-shell.
This one?
Yes, that one. After COVID, this in-shell, what happened is that people avoided the kernel because of the effect of the
human
touch, human touch,
hygiene. So the demand for nut in shell skyrocketed.
Now the conversation for the nut in shell is very high, especially in China, because everyone, including the other world, they want that nut that have just been cut because they are sure they are eating a nut that have not been interfered or touched by anyone.
So wanataka yenye umetoa tu hii ya green. Wapekiwa hivi.
Exactly.
All right, so I want to come to Mr. Eddie. Thank you for raising that point. Mr. Eddie, wewe ni aggregator na umedeal na processor wa nut in shell na umedeal na processor wa kernel. All right? So for that person who's wondering kernel ni gani, it's packed like this. And the biggest market for this is Europe
and USA.
So you want to tell me China doesn't take this?
They take some.
Oh, they take some.
Yeah.
But the biggest percentage
Actually,
of what they take.
Actual market for the kernel is about 26%. You can imagine that one that you are holding, 26%.
26%.
Yes, the global market for that one.
All right.
The global market for that one is skyrocketing very, very, very fast.
Right. So, Mr. Eddie, wewe umedeal na both ends.
Yeah.
Changamoto iko wapi? Very
Now,
quickly as we wind up.
Let me explain, give me the sample.
Okay.
Also the initial.
Oh, you want an initial as well?
Yeah.
There you go.
Now, I'll talk on behalf of the farmer. This is kernel. This is initial. Most of the processors working with this kernel, they don't have the capacity to pay the farmer directly. Okay? They don't have the capacity. Most of the Chinese working with this initial, they will never lack money. They'll buy at a higher price and they'll pay
High price
cash
ni pesa ngapi?
200 shillings
Per kg.
Yes.
For the nut in
for the in-shell.
Have they sorted at that time? Wameangalia size,
quality,
wameangalia
they
They have to
insects.
confirm the quality.
All right.
About the quality.
So after
You
you,
understand
after you
that?
deliver to their
So they
factory,
come with the machinery hapo kwa shamba wataangalia vitu.
you deliver to the, you deliver to the factory.
They
That's my work.
Okay. Oh,
that's my
utapeleka.
work.
Aggregator utaaggregate
Yeah, I'll take from the
upeleke.
farmer.
All right.
I take to the
Okay.
Chinese guys.
All right.
So let's make this market soko huru. Tafadhali.
All right.
Yes.
Huyu anaweza chelewesha payment na kama miezi mingapi?
Hata mwaka na inafika mahali hata washiki simu.
Right.
Sawa sawa.
All right.
Huyu analipa cash on delivery.
Right.
At a better price, alipi
All right.
at a lower price.
Good. Thank you for clarifying that. In 30 seconds, Mr. Nahashon, can kahawa and macadamia coexist? Tuache kukua na hii situation. In the 90s, coffee was not doing well, so macadamia ruled. Now coffee is doing well, macadamia is down.
The answer is yes. Because the first time macadamia arrived in this country came as a shade for coffee.
Right.
So eventually, in the late 70s, that's when it was discovered. It was a commercial, it can go commercial. So it can, but with the right specifications.
Right.
10 meters by 10 meters square.
Right.
You intercrop with coffee.
Right.
Yes.
Good. So as we wind up, I want to read something. Mr. Johnson, kuna kitu ambacho pengine unataka nisome hapa. Very quickly, I can do that as we wind up the program. Hizi ni kama what you want to be done in the sector. Ama?
Sababu wakati tulitwa mkutano tuliambiwa ati kuna makadamia inanunuliwa ikiwa imachua.
Naomba kusoma kwanza kwa sababu termination.
Soma.
So what you're saying is AFA kwa sababu wameka hiyo temporary closure, si ndio?
Yeah.
AFA to state how many new companies have been opened since the ban was put back this year. All right. So mnataka kujua kampani mpya ndio iweze kuaccommodate
Exactly.
Macadamia yenu yote.
Yes. Yeah.
Kwa sababu mnaona ni kama kampuni ambazo ziko
gone.
Tutamalizia. Kipindi imeisha, but we will keep this
In
conversation
touch.
going. But for now, tuiachie hapo kwa you also need to know how many more companies have been opened to support the macadamia. Sindio? All right, because of time, we have to wrap up this conversation there, lakini mnaona haijaisha. Pengine next time CS anafaa kuwa amekaa pale. Mujibizane directly. Sindio?
Yeah.
All right, we will make sure that that happens right here on the program. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow with a lot more when it comes to pig farming here in Kenya. Until then, have yourselves a fantastic evening. My name is Violetta Ngina. Goodbye.
Ya 9 million. Tembelea Cooperative